We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the LA Chargers. We are just about ready. Cameron Dicker has the honors, and we are underway here at SoFi. Taken at the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2nd down and 8. To throw is Jackson. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll look to throw. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. It's Eckler again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And Allen's got it. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And 3rd and 8 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Jackson. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And Jackson throwing once more. Completes it to Aguilar. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw pulled in by Aguilar. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. The corner Ronald Darby comes up to get him. 2nd and 5. Once more, here's Eckler. And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
They snap it to Herbert. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Now it's caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Charger drive about to get going. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart, because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with, because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on third down.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down at a yard. Herbert now. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Adafe Owe there on the tackle. They work now on second and 9. A shotgun snap for Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. Touchdown! Josh Palmer, 40 yards. And the Chargers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful. And it pushes the lead up to a field goal. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He completes it to Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Second and 10. Jackson now. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll set up a throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
so starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. The final shot before break. Jackson, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 43 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give. Eckler running to the right. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Herbert on 3rd down now. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 42. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger 1st. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Allen! Keenan Allen, 42 yards. And the Chargers had 6 to their lead. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. Fighting through, he's got space. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. Jackson. That ball's caught. Side. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. To throw again is Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the 1st half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Charger drive about to get going. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick up the 1st with Eckler, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert rolling to his left. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. A big play there for LA. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And they're going to speed things up here. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Gerald Everett there to make the grab. And the Chargers will add to their fourth quarter lead. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a two-score game and a solid lead.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Michael Davis. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. It's caught by Aguilar. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This is 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Jackson to throw. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 40. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Throwing, Jackson. Completes it to Aguilar. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. Here's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Flowers. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now 1st and goal. Now Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Herbert, incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From his own end zone, Herbert. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. Picked up by Arthur Mallett. And the Ravens come up with a late turnover. But it would probably only matter to the statisticians as this